Hi, this is Jen, and thanks for joining me for 5 cards, 5 occasions. This card is going to be a kid's card. This is card number 4, and this is kind of like a great job or you did wonderful card for kids. This one's boy themed because that's all I have is boys. And the paper pad that I use is a 6x6 crepe paper pad, and I think it's called Boys Rule, and that's where this paper came out of. And all I'm doing is taking my Octagon punch and going around the edges to cut this out or punch out the shapes. And then I'm going to put this, kind of use it as a template and put it on my card base and trace around so that I know where to place the stickers. And the stickers that I'm using are a Bazzill sticker sheet, and they happen to coordinate really well with this paper pad, even though they're totally different brands. And the Octagon shape fits pretty well into my hole punch. It's a little bit bigger, but I just wanted the words, so it actually fits in there pretty nicely. And so I'm just taking each sticker and putting it in the spots that I had traced out. And then I'm going to take my piece of acetate and adhere that to the back of my card panel. And I had a lot of trouble getting my tape runners to work. I've had such great luck with Tombow tape runners, but the last 2 that I've had, I have not been very happy with because they keep getting stuck for some reason. I'm not really sure why. So I used a couple different kinds of adhesive on the back of this, but they're all tape runner sort of adhesives. And then I'm just going to trim off the excess acetate. And this was a little tedious putting this foam tape. So I'm taking a piece of the 3M double-sided foam tape, and I'm going to outline each of those octagons. So, I mean, it wasn't too difficult, but it was just a lot. It was a little time-consuming. So I go ahead and I put that around each shape, and then I also fill in the empty spots with the double-sided tape also. And I go ahead and I take the backings off of those. That would be quite boring to watch that, so I cut a lot of it out. The ones that are close to the edge, I did have to trim those off because they did go over the edge a little bit. But you can't see them when the panel's on there. So here I've already adhered all my foam tape, and I have taken the backings off. And now I'm going to put on my little glitter shapes. And I have this little spoon. It's a Baskin-Robbins sample spoon. I kind of collect those, the big spoons, and those are perfect for like embossing powder, and for these little sample spoons are great for putting these glitter pieces on the card. And so I fill each of those with a little bit of their star shapes. Some of them are silver, some are gold, and some are black. And I go ahead and set those down right on the sticker. And then I place my foam tape piece on top of that. And I got it a little bit off of where it should be, so I did have to trim the right side of the card slightly. But it worked out okay. So I have a little piece of scrap black paper, and I'm going to take the robot sticker, and I'm going to use my EK Success static tool, and I'm going to rub it over the back of the sticker because I'm going to actually pop this sticker up with some foam squares. And so I don't want it to be sticky, because if you leave it sticky, then everything will stick to it if anything gets under the card. And so I just prefer to remove the stickiness. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm just rubbing my tool over the back of the sticker, and it just takes away the stickiness and makes it smooth. And so once I've done that, then I'll adhere 2 foam squares, and I will pop that on the black square that's on the center of the card. So now I'm going to put my foam squares. I don't know why this is taking so long. I must not have sped this portion of the video up. So obviously I'm looking for my foam squares. And now I am adhering my foam squares. And I'll be putting that on the black piece of paper. And then I adhere the black piece directly to the card. I don't pop it up. And I use my Tombow Mono Aqua Glue. And I'm only using that because my tape runners aren't working. So I would have probably preferred to use a tape runner. But I have to find another one. I think I'm running out of tape runners actually. But this glue works fine. So I'm just going to put some glue on the back and put that on the front of the card. I'm trying to center it. And then I'm going to take my white piece of paper and adhere that to the inside of the card so that I might stamp it. I didn't stamp it now, but I might see if I can find a sentiment to go on the inside of the card. And then I'll just stamp that on this white panel that goes inside. And I'm just taking some double-sided tape. And this is actually the $1.99 tape from Joann's, the Mrs. Sparkle. I think that's what it's called. I think that's the brand that they have in the $1.99 bins. And I adhere that to the middle. And that's it for this card. Card number 4. I think my son will love it. And the next card I will have tomorrow, that will be card number 5, and that will finish out my series for the month of April. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.